I had to make this video. You know, we picked up one of these X Airs by Behringer. And, you know, at first we had a hard time keeping it connected. But listen, before you shut off the video and say, oh, forget this, let's move on. It works flawlessly now in every situation. Now, right now I have it at my house because our regular sound guy is not going to be in tomorrow. So it's going to be me. So I took it home and I figured, let me fiddle with it. Now, this is my own board that I practice with at home with my own little Bluetooth. That's not what we use, but actually years ago we started with that little board. And it actually worked. That's actually a pretty good board. This XR18 is phenomenal. So we have it in the iPad. Now, the way we made it hook up flawlessly is you put that little switch. You put that little switch to Ethernet. You get a little Ethernet wire and your own little router type thing. See? This and that happens to be what we got. And boy, and those are antennas on the side. We don't even put them up. It works flawlessly. It makes its own internet system. So let me turn this on. So now I turned on this. Let's go to the X Air. You know what? I should have... Well, actually, no. This should still be hooked up. Now, if you notice, we have everyone set up... Yeah, it looks out of focus. So we have everyone set up this way in here. And then when you go to bus 1, we made this the in-ears. So now we could adjust our in-ears with that. We could adjust the in-ears with bus 2 also. We have that set up. You want to go to your effects. Now, this is your main. Now, you could bring your effects down all at once. Let's say, like tomorrow, we're actually going to bring this to the studio where we practice and plug into his board through the main outs. This way, we stay used to our controls. We like the way we sound. We bring our board with us and we plug into their board. But that's why this main is brought down so low, because we don't want to make the mistake of plugging it in, you know, too hot. You know what I'm saying? So, but we have our effects 1 and our effects 2. Those are the main ones we use. And you can see how much we have. We have the keys. Everything is set up through here. And you could adjust them individually. Or if you are playing through someone else's board and it's just a little too much reverb because now you're indoors, you could bring down everything at once. I'm really happy with this. And then you can go back to the main. And I mean, you really have a lot of stuff that you could do with this. I'm loving this XR Air. I would never go, I'm telling you, I would never go back. We have 3 sets of in-ears going on. We have wireless mics going on. They're all hooked up through all this stuff. Everything is wireless. So the only thing we haven't experimented too much with yet is the wireless speakers. Now, I did buy a set of altos, and I'll be testing them out, but we haven't done it yet. So when we test out the wireless altos, I'll let you know how that works out. But for now, this thing has been phenomenal, and you can see that it made its own Ethernet. So it has its own internet. You don't have to worry about someone else jumping onto it, and you're good to go. So just to let you know that. So anyone looking at this, if you're debating whether to get this Behringer X Air, it's been fantastic. I love it. And would I do it again? Oh, my God, 110%. Since we did this and we went wireless, it made the hookup effortless. We used to run around with all them XLR cords, unroll them, roll them across here, roll them over there. Now all we got to do is hook up. This is it. The rest is wireless. This is it. And the drums. Of course, the drums get wired in. But other than that, this is it. And the drums we do through a snake. It makes it easy. Hey, like, subscribe. You never know what you're going to get in my videos. And you know what? I just realized I had the camera held the wrong way through this whole video, so the picture's going to look small. That's a shame. I should almost redo the whole thing.